day here in Agege Chanchi Stadium of Lagos State, where the Nigerian workers in Lagos State are joining every other workers in the world to celebrate Workers' Day. This is a day where workers appreciate the leadership of the state, the leadership of the government at various levels, and the leadership of their union for job well done over the last 1 year, and most importantly, express their grievances as to regard poor welfare, and demand for more better welfare scheme and facility to ensure that they can have a smooth running of carrying out their duties at respective places. As you can see, this is a march past of Nigerian workers celebrating with happiness, and you know, the minimum wage has been signed to law, and many of them are hopeful that the Lagos State government will start paying them from this month. Stay tuned as I bring onto you the sights and sounds of Workers' Day on Citizen Information Network. My name is Dr. Squad.
In the struggle for our men. But there is victory. Isoleto. We Africa. Aluta. Victoria. Solidarity. NLC Chairman, Lagos State, shall be joined by our ESCO. I'm talking about no other person, Ibadan Gbemeji Okoshoso Labeokuta, Comrade Agnes Oluwafumelayo Sesi, the NLC Chairman, Lagos State. Please a round of applause for her.
On this year 2019 Workers' Day celebration at Agege Stadium, Lagos, permit me to stand on the existing and established protocols of the greatest Nigerian worker, ever reasonable Nigerian workers, ever dynamic Nigerian workers. Greatest Bobo, greatest Kaba, greatest Kobo, greatest Kaba Kobo. On this note, we want to start reading our address by making a very, very great observation. While we appreciate the Lagos State government and all its ESCO, today is a special day in the life of workers of Lagos State. This is the only day that is set aside for all the workers to be here, to gather in one place, and to see eyeball to eyeball with our elected governor and the deputy governor. But to our dismay, our governor is not here, neither is the deputy governor here. And without a reason why they are not here to rejoice and felicitate with us. I'm so sure the Lagos State workers, in one way we are happy, and in the other way we are not so happy. Because our people always love to see our elected officers. Lagos State workers, are we happy? We cannot hear their vibration. Lagos State Executive, we are appealing to you, sirs, that only once in 365 days is the day that is set aside for all the common workers. We are the common workers. Masses, Lagosians, to gather in one place and see our governor. Please help us appeal to all our elected officers that this day that is set aside, they should always try to honor us. Am I speaking the mind of everybody? Am I speaking the mind of the workers? Thank you very much. On behalf of the National Executive Council of the Nigerian Labour Congress, the entire workforce in the Lagos State, the newly elected executive of Nigerian Lagos State, I bring you warm, fraternal and solidarity greetings on this very auspicious occasion. It is indeed a great privilege and immense excitement to present this year Workers' Day speech. 5 decades is a long period in the life of a man, a state, a nation, community, and an institution. It is made up of different Nigerian Labour Congress chairmen in Lagos State since the creation of Lagos State till today. My fellow comrades, our emergence at the just concluded Delegates Congress in Lagos State needs celebrations by giving thanks to God for having seen us through the transition program. We promise to make accountability, humility, discipline, and collective leadership our watchword. We have taken a very stern position on this. We also promise that the newly executives will ensure the completion of any assignment left undone by our predecessors. We have also taken a decision to fully identify with the ILO centenary celebrations of this May Day. The strategic roles of the union leader in any given country cannot be overemphasized. You will all agree with me that without efficient and effective administrative system in the union, our desire for the dividends of democracy through institutionalization of transparency, financial prudence, and accountability will be a mirage. We use this opportunity to congratulate elected state governors, State House of Assembly members during the just concluded 2019 general election. May I remind our recently elected public office holders all over the states that holding any public office is akin to holding public trust. We all must strive to use our different public positions to make our country a better place. This we can do by addressing issues of governance, especially the widening inequality and poverty prevalent in our society. As we all know that the theme of this year's May Day celebration is another 100 years of struggle for jobs, dignity, and social justice in Nigeria. The theme perfectly portrayed our commitment to national unity, rebirth, and development. It also underlined our struggle for job dignity in Nigeria, that genuine national rebirth and development can only happen in an atmosphere of social justice and respect for workers and human rights. To our leaders, the clarion call to service makes no better appeal than now, when our nation is confronted with myriads of social, economic, and political challenges. You will all agree with me that these challenges show up more monstrously in states Some of our state governments still owes arrears of salaries, pensions, and gratuity. This ugly situation has persisted. That's why federal government bailouts and budget support initiatives, which at the last count is close to 2 trillion naira. I expect that this year Workers' Day will give labor leaders who will take on headlong on this evil trend and positive injustice against workers. As the labor has decided that it's not going to be business as usual for the state governments that will renege on their promises of payment of workers' salaries as at when due. It's not going to be business as usual again. We have demonstrated tenacity in the pursuit of a national minimum wage for workers. We have held several rallies, protest marches at both federal and state levels, and even embarked on few strike actions to press home our demand for a new national minimum wage. A few weeks ago, the two chambers of the National Assembly passed the National Minimum Wage 2019 Amendment Bill. The bill was assented to by the President Muhammad Buhari, on April 18, 2019. There cannot be a more perfect May Day gift for Nigerian workers. And for this we say, one goes to our President. Well, the upward review of the national minimum wage is not so much a gift as it is the right of the workers. This right was delayed for too long, as Mr. President ordered during the signing into law of the National Minimum Wage 2019 Amendment Bill. We are now calling on all employers of labor to commence this payment immediately. I urge the incoming leadership of our state councils to make the immediate payment of this new national minimum wage of 30,000 naira and review of monthly pension by the state government. We urge government to consider other progressive ways of financing the budget. Government should adopt progressive taxation in the money tax, not by giving us something with one hand and stylishly using the other hand to collect it back.
May 1, 2019, in the mood of celebrating Nigerian workers as they join their colleagues all over the world to celebrate Workers' Day. And we have the Deputy National Chairman of the Joint Action Front. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon.
What is the name, sir?
Achike Chude, the Deputy Chairman of the Joint Action Front, JAF.
All right. What is the interest of the Joint Action Front with the Nigerian workers this year?
Well, JAF is essentially a pro-people and pro-worker organization. And our activities in the past how many years clearly bear testimony to what we have been able to do, on behalf of the Nigerian workers. We have always been there, identified with their issues and their problems. And we have always fought alongside the workers, whenever there were issues that needed our attention, whenever they are being marginalized or being discriminated against in their own country. And we have always said no, that we will always resist any attempt to continue to turn our workers into slaves, and make their lives meaningless. And so this is what you also saw at the stadium today. Yes, it is a very important day for workers all over, but you see, we came there to remind them that while some of them are rejoicing today, while some of them are sleeping well today, while some of them are gaining the very little negligible benefits that they gain because of our socio-political contradictions, that there are workers like themselves who are not enjoying those benefits, workers who have been marginalized in their various places of work. And we are talking essentially in the education sector. The Lagos State University, ASU, where the leadership was illegitimately, immorally and unlawfully removed, due to the dictatorial tendencies of the school administration. The same thing we also have in Laspotech, where over the years they have continued to war against their own workers. And we say this cannot continue. So we needed to draw the attention of those who are in government, as well as the generality of the workers, to what their colleagues in other places are also facing. And I believe that we're able to achieve that. But the battle is an ongoing one. It's not yet, complete until proper justice has been done to the workers of LASU and Laspotech.
All right, now everybody has been talking about the Nigerian workers neglecting the 20.9 million unemployed Nigerians who are potential workers. What is your take on this?
Well, the reality is that we are only creating monsters that would end up, eventually consuming us. The insecurity that you are seeing in this country is as a result of the fact that government has not been able to articulate properly the right kind of program that will ensure that the majority of the citizens are employed. If you don't give them work, the devil will give them work, and we have seen the consequences. The kidnaps, the acts of terrorism that is taking place in the country, and nobody is safe anymore. So we have no choice than to try to build a country where its citizens, especially the youthful population, will be meaningfully employed.
It is no more news that the Lagos State Polytechnic in Ikorodu has been facing a lot of issues, and it has become a battle of who wins between the leadership of the school and the workers. Many of the workers have been languishing about the maltreatment of their members and by the leadership of the institution. And luckily today at the Aige Tangi Stadium, where the May Day is being celebrated, we have the Vice Chairman of the Academic Staff Union of Polytechnic, Lagos State Polytechnic Chapter. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, my dear.
What is the name, sir?
I'm Comrade Salami Olubenga, the Vice Chairman, Academic Staff Union of Polytechnic, Laspotech.
All right, sir. Lagos State Polytechnic, Nigerian workers, what is the peculiarity?
The staff of Lagos State Polytechnic are also workers within the confines of the country. And when we said we are celebrating labor, everybody, whether in the private or government sector or in academic sector, are all workers. And so that is why we are here to commiserate with other Nigerian workers in the country, and also to register our grievances as to what is happening in Lagos State Polytechnic for the past few years, that we have an administration that is still bent in destroying the legacy of our academic in Lagos State.
Okay, sir, can we just give us a little bit of the challenges that is facing the Lagos State Polytechnic community at the moment?
The challenges is multifaceted. Multifaceted in the sense that it started with an agitation from the workers for an implementation of a salary structure approved by MBT. All of a sudden, it turned out to be a war in liberating the voices of workers within the Lagos State Polytechnic, because at the point, the management go out on serious onslaughts on every staff in that institution, especially the dissenting opinions on the mismanagement of the management staff of Lagos State Polytechnic. Series of onslaughts have been launched on our staff members, from demotion to demigration to interdiction. Recently, some of us were alleged on the trump-up charges of attempting to murder a job official, though laughable. But it's a very serious matter, because for 3 days we were sent into a cell with SIB and eventually end up in Kirikiri maximum prison. So these are some of the onslaughts that the people, the staff of Lagos State Polytechnic, are suffering in silence. We have written several letters to the government, and unfortunately, you see, we have a government without that doesn't have a listening ear to the plight of every workers in Lagos State Polytechnic. The same thing. That's why I'm not surprised that the same thing that's happening in Lagos State Polytechnic presently is also happening in LASU. The same thing is happening in Aukwe. The same thing is happening in Mokwe. So we see it as a deliberate attempt by Lagos State government to actually truncate the principle of education within the state.
I was informed that the non-academic staff union in Lagos State Polytechnic have been on indefinite strike for a long period of time. Why is it difficult for the academic staff union of Lagos State Polytechnic to go on that same strike to ensure that there is a total face-off?
It's quite unfortunate that we have to find ourselves in this kind of mess we are. Unfortunate because we have hypocrites that fill up membership of academic staff union in LASPOTECH. We have people who have soft spots for management despite the great onslaught on our members. Unfortunately, the onslaught did not have any measure or any kind on anybody. Even those who said they have a sympathy for the present administration have also been feel the heat. Some of them face the migration, some of them face demotion, but out of hypocrisy I want to say that they, and also because of that, the management infiltrated into the union and destroyed from. So we have a very serious internal crisis, and that's why we have some of us who identify with NASU's as SANIP on campus and go all out to register our grief, to register our pain to the government that it is not only NASU or SANIP that is facing this problem. Academic staff even face more of this problem than they face. And so on that, we have been trying anyway within the national confines of the union to see how we can bring sanity into the union. The management did not stop on that. In fact, their aim was to destroy every union that resides in that institution. For the past 2 years now, that is since 2017 to be precise, they have stopped check-off deals of academic staff union. They have stopped check-off deals of NASU. Even though the NASU have gone to court to challenge, we still find it difficult for us all to put their house together and challenge the legality of this management over the legal stoppage of the check-off deals. But we are working on it.
Today's workers day, what is the peculiarity with LASU?
Yeah, there are a lot of issues with Lagos State University workers, and we are raising all these issues. We have pointed some of them to the government, but we are not seeing so much reaction, okay, to all these issues. There are impunities going on. There are administrative recklessness from the university management, okay, under the leadership of Professor Lanre at the GOVT, and then the governing council too of that university, has, to the best of our knowledge, has compromised, and then they are not also helping matters in that university. We saw a lot of illegalities, double standards on the part of the university administration, and the union raised all these issues with them. But instead of the university to the administration to listen to us, they just came up with trump-up charges against the leadership of the union. They purportedly dismissed the chairman of our union, dismissed the vice chairman of our union the same day, okay? Because we are raising issues that are germane to the development and the sustenance of that university. And then the onslaught continue with the union. After dismissing the chair and the vice chair, the university administration, in the process of clamping down on the union, now get to the secretary, the assistant secretary, and the treasurer of the union, put them through disciplinary panel for issues, for them playing their roles as labor leaders in that campus. Currently, we have the issue of EAA and academic allowances. All other universities, public universities in Nigeria, has been paid this money. We are yet, LASU staff are yet to be paid. In the last 10 years, we remain the only university that has not been paid a dime out of the earned academic allowances. And we are saying that we have worked for this money and there is need for us to be paid. We are yet to be paid. All our leaders that have been dismissed, purportedly dismissed illegally from the university, we are saying that they must be called back to that university for them, because they have been unjustly dismissed, and though this injustice must be reversed. If there are issues with workers, there are issues with students, double standard here and there. If those that are close to the university administration, if they break the law, you won't see the university questioning them or setting up panel or do anything, but they must look for trump-up charges to frame up the union leaders to ensure that they want to clamp down on the union. And we are saying clearly that the only way by which this can be resolved is for them to bring visitation panel to the Lagos State University. The law says every 5 years, minimum of 5 years, there must be a visitation panel to the university. But the last one that visited Lagos State University was in 2009, and since then there has never been one. We've written several letters to government and we have not gotten any serious response. The governor will direct our letters to the special advisor on education, Mr. Bankolemo, but for once, out of all letters that have been directed to them, close to 30 letters, you won't see him respond to one. He won't even acknowledge these letters. Nothing is being done.
The major demand is about the minimum wage. Now, we thank God that the president has assented to the new minimum wage of 30,000. But we in Lagos State, Oliver Twist, always ask for more. We are asking for more because of the special status of Lagos State. Lagos State should take the bull by the horn and also prove to the other states that they are indeed the mega city and then the center of excellence by paying more. We are expecting Lagos State to pay nothing less than at least 50,000 naira.
What's your reaction to the absence of the executive governor of Lagos State?
I am not happy about it. You know that this say Yoruba will say Kowako Rose, meaning that you don't come, you don't send message. You don't have any notice, you don't have any message for him that sorry I won't be able to be there because of this, because of that. We just discovered that it's not here. My advice to all the workers in the country is we should stop the idea of either you work or not. So how you come. We should contribute our own quota. We should do our best to move the company, to move the country, to move the state.
Today is May Day, and May Day is being celebrated all over the world today. This is the first time in the political history of Lagos State, that is since the creation of Lagos State, that a government will sit without any industrial crisis. Also, in terms of welfareism, this present administration has done a lot to increase the welfare output of the worker. We embark upon a concept of moving from fixed mindset to the growth mindset, whereby we orientate the perception of the public service, and from there the perception has moved from negativity to positivity.